Welcome back to the channel. My people, a lot is going on in the streets of Abuja. Here, different people is lamenting over one thing, which is the release of Nnamdi Kanu. What do you want to listen or what do you want to hear about the release of Nnamdi Kanu? You want to watch this clip because different voices are actually talking about the release of Nnamdi Kanu. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and don't forget to drop your comments, and as well share this video clip.
Welcome back to the channel. Nigeria speak out. What they said about Nnamdi Kanu release will shock you.
But one problem is the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Since that man is a leader to the Southeast, and the man is speaking the truth. So since they are holding him down, people are bound to be making problems, and they say there will be no peace in the Southeast unless they release that man. And the government they know about it. Even the court have released him. The government, the people in power, still hold him down. The only way forward, number one, is to release Nnamdi Kanu. If they release Nnamdi Kanu, you see everything will calm down.
Now, President Nigerians, because we're supposed to release Nnamdi Kanu so that the office is done. Talk about this matter one for so all of us go rest.
Nnamdi Kanu is somebody that is truthful. And Nigeria don't want it truthful. This is what I'm telling you, that the people that is ruling this country is not the Nigerians. That man is a truthful person.
So the solution is to release.
They must release that man. If they don't release them, there will be no peace in this country.
Me, I follow me. They divide this country. No, they go. So
why must they hold him? What did he committed?
No reason.
Because he saw what the evil and the atrocity that is going on, and he said no. And he stand for justice. Is it a taboo for someone to stand for justice?
No.
See, time has come. Any man or woman, if you support evil, evil will follow you, and you will perish. You must stand for injustice. Stand for your rights. Believe in one another, because whatever thing you saw today, you might repeat tomorrow. We all know this. The truth is open.
Yes.
It's an injustice. If we must get things right in life,
yes,
you must not hold the innocent. Because when you hold the innocent, the world will crumble. Everywhere will crumble, unknown to any man. Because you only see today, you don't see tomorrow. What I believe in life,
yes,
when you come out for peace,
yes,
and somebody that you ask for peace does not want peace, what will you do? You have to go your own way. Yes. Nigeria can never be the same again.
Yes.
I'm not scared of anything.
Yes.
Even look at where I am.
Yes.
I am frustrated. So the best thing, let everybody fuck out and go their way. Finish.
activities that has been going on in the East has been going on. So if they had adhered to what they have been agitating for, and for the freedom of their leader, it would have minimized the things that has been happening there.
Hardship, they cause many problems. If you get to work, I get to work, this one get to work, we will not have time to agitate of some things. Why people are agitating for some things? Because of no work. One. Two is idleness. Bible said an idle man is a devil workshop. That is what I believe can cause no this problem in Nigeria.
Included the Nnamdi Kanu case and the Simon Ekpa case. All of them join from the problem of Nigeria and Boko Haram and Islamic and the Christian.
So when see they talk now, say may Nigeria go there separate.
What I want to tell Nigeria is Nigeria have expired by law the normal procedure. Nigeria now supposed to make them divide them into three, make everybody as the problem does start already from 90 after Nigeria civil war to independence.
So Nigeria don't expire, everybody.
Yes, make them divide them as they count them. Nigerian, Biafran, and Oduduwa.
And
Arewa, all of them. So instead of Nigeria too big for one person to rule.
A very long time I knew about Biafra. You understand? The leader of indigenous people of Biafra is being incarcerated after all series of court victory verdicts. But Nigeria still decides to keep that man waiting. Who is Nigeria waiting for? For his rescue. Biafra is one of the key things that have so far happened to Nigeria. Nigeria got into Biafra civil war after 6 years interval independences. You understand? So Nigeria fell into a kind of lagoon that need to be resurrected.
What he needs that let them release that is solution can bring peace in Southeast, even though Nigeria, Africa as a whole. The reason of Nnamdi Kanu, that's what we need for federal government. And let them stop killing innocent people, people that not do anything, bombing people's house, destroy people's property.
If they want to attack,
if they are fighting security, let them find people, let them go inside bush, inside for wherever they are. Go there, go and find them.
Nigeria army should stop killing innocent
people. That is problem. And the reason I'm sure that there will be peace.
Just maybe say as the war start, I follow poor body.
You go follow poor body.
I no follow poor body now. Not all of us they suffer. I follow the suffer. So no joy everywhere. So it just be.
You look at it, you know that this crisis is caused by government, caused by Imo State and the Abia State and the Anambra, Enugu, and it's caused by politicians, they are governors. Because we know that when they call this man Nnamdi Kanu, it was like 2016 or 2000, they're asking this man, what will you do? The governors called him, so what will you do to make this protest and all the rest to stop? The man tell them that you go and build the road, refinery, make sure there is light, there is employment. Let it be good to Mr. A and let it be good to Mr. B. That I will play this agitation. But still yet, if you go to our normal state road, it cannot even pass to Aba. I'm not talking about federal road, because federal road, Caterpillar will come to the Pia federal road, will stop, will even spoil in the federal road there. I don't know the machine they will use to walk that federal road. I'm talking about the state road. If you watch the state road, if you go to Anambra, if you go to Imo State, no road to pass. If you go to Enugu, state road are finished. So
are you saying the Igbo side are being marginalized, or there's no?
When we are talking at the Igbo side, they are being marginalized. Yes, somehow we are being marginalized. But this our governors, is it not from Igbo? Are they not getting money for the federal government? Are they not getting allocation? Why not use this allocation and put the Igbo status in order? Why not use this allocation money? But due to these people are wicked, are demons, they cannot walk the road. You see how insecurity are everywhere. This insecurity caused by the government of this our southeast. Many these Igbo states. It's caused by the governors. They know what they will do to make sure that this insecurity. December is approaching. So how do we travel?
What is the way forward, sir?
How do we travel? The way forward is to release Nnamdi Kanu. It's only Nnamdi Kanu that will come out and still do that broker said, let everything be stopped. And I know that will be stopped. They will now separate all those criminals from the good ones. Because now if you go to Olo, you are in Nigeria and you know what is happening in Imo State. You know what's happening in Abia State, everywhere. You cannot even do you travel to your village? We were from Olo, we don't travel to Olo. I don't know where you're from anyway, but I'm from Olo. If Ebubago see me now in my village now, oh, my suspects. If they see me now with my car, that means I'm gone. So they don't even ask you where you from or where it is. If how many people see you there, they have shoot you. You are up. So that is the problem we are facing. We cannot travel to our village anymore.
The long years of detention, Nnamdi Kanu's detention has gone on for years, and many Nigerians see it as more than just a legal battle. This case represents something bigger. It is about whether the government respects the rules of law or whether political power is stronger than justice. Several courts in Nigeria and even abroad have at different times ruled in favor of Kanu's release. But despite these rulings, he's still being held. Why? Because his case is not just about law. It is about politics, identity, and the future of Nigeria. Kanu's arrest and detention touch directly unresolved tensions in this country. His supporters see him as a symbol of freedom. Why the government view him as a threat. This is why every court hearing is filled with suspense. Nigerians know that when Kanu enters the courtroom, the judges are under pressure. Do they follow the evidence and the law, or do they bend to political instructions? October's trial will be a decisive moment. If the court order is released, it could change the balance of power. But if the trial drags on again, it will send a message that politics still controls the Nigeria judiciary. The role of the DSS, one of the biggest obstacles in Kanu's case, has been the Department of State Service, known as the DSS. Over the years, they have become the most powerful players in this trial. Even when courts gave orders for Kanu's release or granted him certain rights, the DSS often ignore those orders. His lawyers have accused them of running what looks like a government within a government. Instead of obeying the judiciary, the DSS has acted as if its word is final. This created a serious question about Nigeria's democracy. If the DSS can decide who stay in prison and who walk free, then what is the role of the courts? Nigeria are worried that this pattern could destroy trust in the justice system. In October, once again, all eyes will be on the DSS. If the court grants Kanu bail or even freedom, will the DSS obey? Or will they invent another reason to keep him behind bar? The answer will tell Nigerians whether the country is still under the rule of law or under the rule of force. This is why people are watching closely, because the DSS has the power to either follow justice or crush it. The charges that refuse to die. The charges against Nnamdi Kanu have been another source of endless controversy. Some of these charges are years old, and in fact, some have already been dismissed in court. Yet, the government keeps bringing them back, almost as if the goal is not justice, but punishment by delaying. Even IPOB recently made a statement calling the charges outdated. This constant recycling of accusation make many Nigerians feel that the trial is being deliberately prolonged to keep Kanu silent. So, what will happen in October? This is the big question. If the judge look only at the facts, many of the charges may not survive legal scrutiny. The Constitution is clear. You cannot keep trying a man over the same dismissed accusation. But if the court bows to political pressure, the case may drag on with new twists, new feelings, and more excuse. Nigerians know this game too well. Delay tactics to buy time and keep someone locked away. October could either break this circle or extend it further. For many, this upcoming trial is the moment of truth. Will the judiciary clean the slate, or will the government find another way to head Kanu down? The political climate before October. Nnamdi Kanu's trial is not happening in a vacuum. Nigeria today is facing insecurity, economic struggles, ethnic tensions, and deep political divides. Against this background, his detention has become a major political issue. The government fears that releasing him could spark massive protests, especially in the southeast. They worry that his voice, once free, could unite angry citizens in a way they cannot control. At the same time, keeping him locked up are also fuel anger and resistance. Many young people in the East see his detention as proof that the system is against them. Every day he stays behind bars. Resentment grows deeper. This is why October's trial is more than just a court date. It is a political turning point. The government is under pressure. If they continue detaining him, they risk fueling more unrest. But if they release him, they fear losing control. This balancing act is why October feels so tense. Nigeria are asking, what will the government choose? Peace or control? Will they allow justice to calm the people, or will they gamble on more force? Whatever happens, the trial will shape the political climate in Nigeria for years to come. This is why everyone is waiting. The health factor, another part of this trial that cannot be ignored, is Kanu health. For months, his lawyer have raised alarm about his medical condition. They say he is not receiving proper treatment and that the DSS has resisted his access to doctors of his choice. This is not just a legal matter. If anything happens to Kanu in custody, it could spark a crisis far bigger than what the government is trying to prevent. October will be a critical moment because his lawyers are expected to put his head front and center in their argument. They will demand that the court prioritize his human rights over politics. Nigeria are watching to see if the judge will listen. Will they grant him medical bail or even order his release to save his life? Or will they ignore the warning and gamble with the consequences? The health issue add a dangerous layer to the trial. It means the court decision is not just about freedom, it is about survival. Many supporters say that if the government continues to treat Kanu this way, they are pushing the country toward a breaking point. October could decide not only his fate, but also the stability of the Southeast region. What if he is freed? This is the question keeping both his supporters and his enemies awake at night. If Nnamdi Kanu is released in October, what comes next? His supporters believe he will come back stronger with a loud voice, ready to continue pushing the call for self-determination. They see his freedom as the beginning of a new chapter in the struggle for Biafra for them. His release will be a victory for justice and proof that the people's voice can never be silenced forever. But for his opponent, this is exactly the fear. They believe his release could lead to more protests, more tension, and possibly more clashes with security forces. They see him as a fire that cannot be controlled once it is light again. That is why the government has been so conscious. October's trial is therefore not just about the law, it is about preparing for what comes next. The truth is, no one knows exactly what will happen if Kanu walks free. Will the government engage him in dialogue, or will they try to silence him again? Will his supporters remain peaceful, or will anger spill into the street? The road to October, a nation watching. As October draws closer, Nigeria is standing at a crossroad. This trial is not just about one man in detention. It is about the entire country and the world's perception of its justice system. Human rights groups are watching. International organizations are watching. Millions of Nigerians are waiting to see if the judiciary will finally rise above politics. The stakes are high. If the court shows independence and delivers justice, it could rebuild trust in the system. But if it blows to political pressure again, it will deepen the crisis. For many Nigerians, the October trial is the final test. Can Nigeria still be a nation of law, or has it become a nation of raw power? This is why the suspense is so stronger. The entire nation, from the street to the highest office, is waiting for the outcome. October could mark the beginning of healing, or it could open the door to more anger and resistance. Either way, history will remember what happens in that courtroom. The question is, what side of history will Nigeria stand on? This October trial will not just decide the fate of Nnamdi Kanu, it will decide the fate of Nigeria's justice system. It is politics and it is future. The world is watching, and every Nigerian has a stake in what will happen. Do you believe the court will deliver justice, or do you think politics will win again? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Share this video so more people can join this conversation. And don't forget to subscribe for continuous updates as we count down to October.